Morning, B. All right, so I just wanted to throw this before I started on my walk for Saturday because, yeah, they won't let me forget it. Somebody is searching, and they're calling it wandering, and it takes me back to that Crocodile Dundee video or movie when he's like, I'm on a walkabout. Like, that's what it feels like. This energy that's what that feels like. But they're calling it an internal walkabout, a wandering. Not everybody who wanders is lost, is what they are having me remember to recite to you. Not all those who wander are lost, but you are in search of something, and you've put yourself. We have the Hangman out. You put yourself in a new position to gain a new perspective. I don't necessarily know why you're doing that, but it does come down to decisions. It's choices. They're just saying, like, you're taking this perspective and you're looking over the valley. So the valley is all that you have done, all that you have accomplished, all that you are right now, the choices you've made. Okay, great. But what they're saying is this is so heavy in your masculine energy. And when I say masculine energy, yeah, you could be a masculine, but you can also be a feminine in your masculine energy. You're thinking about things very logically. You are picking through things, and there's this little shitty part of your ego that it's kind of berating you for some of your choices. And they're telling you to knock it off. That's not the point. You're missing the point of this new perspective. This new perspective is not so that you can beat yourself up for your choice or your decision. This new perspective, Mr. King of Cups, Mr. King of Wands, Mr. King of Pentacles, this new perspective is all about getting out of your ego, getting out of your heavy masculine, your need to analyze, be analytical, be analytical and break it apart, pick it apart. It's also about releasing those burdens. You are causing your own conflict. You are fighting yourself. This is going to lead to your inner balance. It has it being bridged between all of these masculine energies. You are bridging it, but you're only going to bridge it. You're only going to bridge it when you pick up your star, when you start following your star path. Right here we have the surrender card. This is the point. This is the point of this new perspective of what you're doing. It's to surrender. And it's to feel your way through it. You're searching for this inner peace, this inner balance. You just don't have it quite yet because that's the illusion of your mind. You can be in harmony. It's not hard for you to be in harmony, but you'd have to embrace your Nine of Cups. You would have to embrace your emotional fulfillment. You would have to get out of your masculine energy just for a second and embrace that femininity that is you, because you are both masculine and feminine at the same time. Yep, the devil. You have yourself stuck in this mental perception and this construct that you have to be a certain way. You have to react a certain way. You have to be a certain way. Let me get another set of cards. I don't know why they're telling me to use my deck. So it's like one of those things that this is something that you are doing, this soul search, and there's nothing wrong about your soul search, but they're telling you that you don't have to, one, do it alone. Oh yeah, you're bridging. Yep, you're bridging. You don't have to do it alone. But the problem is you're trying to think your way through it. Stop thinking your way through it. Baby, wandering's all about feeling through it. Honey bunches of oats. It's about feeling your way through it, about understanding where everything's coming from. It's about finding your balance and being okay with what you find, being okay with what you didn't like, being okay with your shadow, being okay with some of the choices that you made, and realize that regardless of if your ego chooses to judge it as a bad choice. It was your choice, and it still taught you something. Everything is a lesson learned when you are surrendering to the idea that you are at the mercy of your lessons. You have your choice, but you're at the mercy of what your choices choose to teach you. Yep, here's that King of Pentacles. And here you go, your conflict of the mind. You need to feel your way through this walkabout. And that may mean crying for a hot sec. That may mean getting emotional for just a minute. Do what you gotta do. Because you put yourself in the place to view everything from the seat of the observer. But that only works if you don't pick at yourself. That only works if you don't beat yourself up for what you find. Feel your way through this walkabout. I lit a candle last night and I blew it out this morning. I walked out of the room and that candle was still lit. This is something that you can't blow out. You can't avoid what you find on this walkabout. I don't know why somebody needed to hear that, but you cannot avoid what you find on this walkabout. It is truly fated, the web of fate. It is truly fated. It is destined. This is what you are to be doing right now. You got to lead with your spark. But in order to lead with your spark, you need to feel it. Have a good fucking day, B. Get your ass outside. Maybe a little overcast over here, but it's fucking glorious. Connect your ass. Put your feet in the fucking water. Do what you gotta do, my guy.